would be untrue. You know that I would.
We are continuing with our listening to the Doors debut album, self-titled album, The Doors, from 1967, and she's miming the Doors
like
for you
you're a
in case.
2-year-old. I don't know. Okay, you're a baby in a car seat. What does this mean? The only thing that I really wish I experienced from the 70s, the velvet fad. And everybody was in like velvet jackets back then. Velvet pants. Love velvet.
Well, this is the 60s. Velvet was big in the 60s too.
Late 60s, yes.
Well, we're going to be finishing up side one in this video. Alabama Song and Light My Fire. Not only are we listening to those songs, we got some interesting cover songs that we're going to hear bits and pieces of in this video. So you got that to look forward to. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. I have my support rock today.
Let the class see. Show and tell. It's Alabama Song, subtitled Whisky Bar. It's an old song. It's actually a cover song. It originally was in a German opera from like early 20th century. Let's listen to a little bit of a 1930 version. This is like a cabaret version. It was done by Lotte Lenya.
Oh, show us the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
Aren't you thinking the Doors?
We must find the next whiskey bar. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
I think if I was like 7 years old, that would scare me.
Exactly. That's about right for Alabama.
That's probably a lot of old 1920s and 30s songs probably would, though.
In a good way, though. Like that, you know, there's
they have an eerie sound to them. Interesting.
I'm all about that. That makes me very pleased.
So this will be interesting to hear their take on that.
Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh,
pretty faithful reproduction.
Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why.
I think that instrument's a marxophone.
Don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
I like the dissonant chords.
Must say goodbye.
Now we're kind of at the circus. Band singing in this one, I think.
I must have whiskey, oh, you know why? Yeah. Oh, show me the way to the next little girl. Oh, don't ask why.
Where's this going?
Don't ask why. Show me the way to the next little girl. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
What's going on the playlist?
If we don't find the next little girl, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die.
This is my favorite part. That marsaphone or zither or whatever that is has a cool sound for this.
Now must say goodbye. We lost our good old mama, and must have whiskey all your way.
They don't do a lot of fade outs in their songs, at least not in the early days with these short songs. They pretty much end them, emphatically. That was a fun song.
Mm-hmm.
I never realized it was such an old song. You know what else I never realized? Guess who else covered that song? David Bowie, which I found intriguing. So I really want to listen to a little bit of that just because I'm curious, what did David Bowie do with that song? This is from 1980. Let's just hear a bit of this.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar.
It's even more out there.
Oh, don't ask why. No, don't ask why.
This is the scariest version of all.
He's in a very weird circus in his head.
I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die.
That's cool, though.
I tell you we must die.
For a guy like David Bowie, though, Alabama would be kind of a nightmare. Now his voice is like whiskey, though.
To say goodbye.
He's in full Anthony Newley mode here.
Lost our good old mama.
Thank you, Mr. Bowie.
It didn't bother me. It was kind of interesting and bizarre, and I liked the theatrics of it. Now we move on to their breakthrough song, Light My Fire. So this is when they became big, because when they put out this single, it started rolling for the Doors, and this album started taking off as well. This song is mostly written by Robbie Krieger, I read, which is interesting. Morrison did contribute some of the lyrics, but it was mostly written by Robbie.
Which one is he?
He's the guitar player.
All right.
Although the single version is short, we're listening to the album version, of course. It's a little bit longer. It's got like a solo section in the middle. It's a fun opening one.
I just think of
You know that it would be
Charles
untrue.
Manson.
You
I
know
know.
that I would be a liar.
Was he an arsonist as well?
To say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
His organ solos have a Baroque flavor to them.
also making me think about Vincent Price movies. As long as everybody's dressing in velvet.
triplets. I love when that phrase goes in.
The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on 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 fire.
Up there.
Yeah. They needed that.
Cuckoo.
I was thinking during the song that, oh, he's a little subdued. Like, where's the
fire?
There it was.
Oh, waiting for the fire. It was
he
like
gave a little flame. And there were little flames.
Yeah.
But he saved the big flame for the end. Now, that song, Light My Fire, has been covered by so many people. I'm sure every singer of the day probably covered that song. It was so universally liked that anybody could sing it. This one's Nancy Sinatra, since I wanted to pick somebody everybody's familiar with. So Because just to illustrate the fact that everybody and his brother was probably covering this song back then.
Give me those boots.
This is 1969.
Now we'll get the 007
Yeah,
version.
this is the James Bond version. Wow. Wasn't expecting French horn.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you,
I bet the Shirley Bassey version sounds similar.
boy, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Ooh, gas flue.
Come on, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time for hesitation is
Nothing but Sean Connery in my head. Just nothing but him and some tan meats.
That's the interpretive dance version. Thank you for joining us for that. And thank you to the patrons of this channel. We love you. You support us in the best way possible. If you'd like to join them or see what our Patreon's all about, here's the information. There's some free stuff on there. We have extra videos there and other things, so come by. It'd be nice if you subscribe to us if you want to see us succeed, because subscriptions help us out with YouTube. So we appreciate it. And liking the video, sharing the video, all that stuff is helpful to us, as are your comments. And if you'd like to leave us a tip, you can do so with PayPal or the thanks button in some of our videos. Any donations of $5 or more will be recognized in our next video. All right, next time we're going to do side 2. Until then, enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you for that. What is that? You say yes or no. I'm talking to you, ladies. I hope there's some 80-year-old grandma out there who's watching this because she thinks I'm hot.
Probably.
It's sad. What's sad is it's only a, yeah, maybe. That's the best you could say, knowing
You
it later.
have done your fair share of illegal substances, or legal.
Hey guys, you want to put the doors on? Let's get together and do some legal substances. Like potato chips. The sparkling water really makes me enjoy the song more.